Neo-Zeong is finally here! After waiting in the rafters alongside the awakened unicorn all this time, we finally have it for real! The Neo-Zeong is a red level 9 cost 8 Neo-Zeong unit that links to full frontal and makes it a monstrous 8-9, finally stat competitor with wing 0. When this unit or one of your Neo-Zeong units is deployed, deal 3 damage to one enemy unit. And during link, all your units on the field gain Neo-Zeong. So, first, some clarification on this card's effects. No, the link effect doesn't affect your hand, trash, or deck. 10.1.2 of the comprehensive rules states that effects on field only affects cards on the field unless they specifically address other zones, like how STO1 Gundam doesn't give units in your hand +1 AP. As for the first effect, only single instances of deployment count. Let's use the STO3 Goof. You deploy Goof, that's its own instance. Its effect to deploy a token is a separate instance happening at the same time as the Neo-Zeong's effect. So you play Goof, ping, then deploy the Zaku token, then ping again. In fact, if you have all 3 of these on the same turn, that's a 9 damage curve. But if you play 2 tokens through something like Fortress Defense, then that is still only 1 instance, which means only 3 damage total. Neo-Zeong is the endgame boss for Zeon and Neo-Zeong. It's chunky as all hell and out of range for a lot of resting and destroy effects. In fact, the only thing that can force it to rest is the Unicorn Destroy mode. Or the Kasi if you somehow gave it repair and have a pair to the O out. Now, all that potential damage leaves in how exactly to build a deck around the Neo-Zeong because level 9 is a very long wait. Luckily, thanks to its link effect, Full Frontal has some use now besides just sitting in your hand. You can now help turn whatever other units you run into Neo-Zeong 2. You could try the current popular deck type of red-white with blockers to stall things out. Red-blue is still an option since that deck's goal is stalling with burn commands until you reach Banshee anyway and you still have access to some Neo-Zeong cards, not to mention blue has draw for you. Or you could try the full Zeon Neo-Zeong package. Full Frontal deploys Neo-Zeong and Zeon cards while Neo-Zeong turns them Neo. Not to mention, you could finally take full advantage of cards like Char Zaku 2 to search both card traits, and Full Frontal can deploy any unit in your deck level 4 or lower. Plus, with Zeon's knack for token deployment, you get further rewarded for more pings since those tokens convert too. More importantly, running Neo-Zeong and Zeon anyway helps you also keep Big Zam going. This is a card that requires a lot of investment, but getting it to pay off will be astounding and a game winner. Granted, with a lot of anti-ping coming this set, we could see some pushback. Silver Bullet being completely immune to single instances of these pings does hurt Neo-Zeong a bit. The ping doesn't stack and they count as single instances of damage, but I have full faith in Zeon finally rising from the ashes and being a real deck this set.